All right, everybody. Good morning. How is everybody today on this December 1st? Give a couple minutes for everybody to jump in here on this cold Thursday morning, December 1st, 2022. And I hate to say it, everybody. I hate to say it, but the chase is coming to a close once and for all, I think. Give me a second. Let me do that. Let me do this. Okay. Post this couple places. I'm sure some of you have heard the news already, but maybe some of you haven't. So we're going to talk about it here real quick. Kind of weird doing a morning show, huh? We're not usually here this early in the morning. It's a little chilly day here in Las Vegas. A little bit. Boom. Go there. We go boom. We go boom. That's how we share the link. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Any news? Anybody heard anything today? What's going on? What's up, William? Hey, Joel. How are you, Joel? I think you called me a while ago, and I never called you back. I hope you make it. The World Series of Fenn. Sorry about that. Jeep Girl Jody, King, Jim King. Hey, it's 108. Well, that's true. It's 10 a.m. here in Vegas, so that's true. Not everywhere. That's weird how time works, isn't it? So there's a little bit of news this morning, and I don't know if people have heard about it or not. So I thought I'd go live and talk about it. K-Pro's not here. She's dealing with some stuff. You know, my mother and father come back tomorrow to the house from the rehabilitation facility. So that's good. Shout out to Mom and Frank. So she's a little bit busy doing stuff. So I thought, and this is kind of important, I think, to get the word out. So I thought I'd go live and just tell everybody what it is. Give me 1 second and we'll go over it. Sploink. There we go. All right. So we all know there's this little thing called the Forrest Fenn Treasure that's up for auction, right? And there we go. And an email went out from the LLC today, and a bunch of people got it. We're not the only ones. I'm not sure how many people got it, but we're going to go over that email because they sent it out to get the word out. So here we go. The auction link. Yeah, I can give you the auction link. Actually, we'll check that out too. Let's see. Let me see if it'll not too long. There's the auction link right there, and that will give you the most recent bid activity. And then you can click on anything and you'll see everything listed at the top. It's up to 419,000. So what's the over under on will it hit 1 million? I don't know if it's going to hit 1 million. We'll see. But still, 419 grand is pretty good to get their money back. Or try and get their money back. I know, Starry Night. Not everybody got one. But they can't email. Well, the LLC probably doesn't have your email. Think about it. How are they going to email everybody? They can't. It's only going to be the people that are public with public emails. They're the ones they're going to send it to so that we can communicate it to everybody else, right? And that's what we're about to do. And I'm sure other people will as well. And that's the plan. At least that's what they wanted people to do. And I have no problem doing it because what have we always said? That when there's news, we would go live and talk about it. And this is definitely news. So here we go. So this morning, Tesouro Sagrado Holdings, they basically, the LLC sent out an email to a bunch of people. No, William. That's the total auction, 419 grand. So basically, they sent out an email to, and I have no idea how many people. We got one. Me and K-Pro got one. I have no idea how many people got this. But basically, it says news release. And I'm going to post the email, the actual email, up on Thor, hintoфriches.com. And I'll put it on the Cowlazars Grand Adventure Facebook group as well. It says news release for immediate release, December 1, 2022, which, hey, is today. Yeah, that's the running total, 419,000. After much ado, Tesouro Sagrado Holdings, LLC, is pleased to announce appointment-only viewing opportunities on site at Heritage Auctions in Irving, Texas, December 6th through the 9th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Central Time. Now, the 6th to the 9th is next week. That is in 5 days from now. So Tuesday through the 6th through the 9th, Tuesday through Friday of next week is when they are going to hold the viewing for the Forrest Fenn Treasure at Heritage Auctions. But there's a catch. While we had hoped for a public viewing for all, Heritage Auctions has declined this request. Oh, sad. As part of negotiations with Heritage Auctions to allow for this viewing, a few prerequisites must be met in order to schedule a viewing slot. Here we go. There's 4 of them. You are currently the winning bidder on at least one lot in the Forrest Fenn Treasure Sale. So for you to make an appointment and go, you've got to be a winning bidder on at least one lot in the Forrest Fenn Treasure Sale. Number 2, you have a valid government issued photo ID to present to Heritage Auctions and at appointment check-in time. Number 3, you have a valid credit card to present to Heritage Auctions at appointment check-in time. And number 4, you are willing to fill out a credit application if Heritage Auction deems it necessary. So those are the 4 prerequisites for you to go view the Forrest Fenn Treasure at Heritage Auctions. You got to be, I'm not really a little unclear on that one. You have to be the current winning bidder on at least one lot. So I'm assuming that means when you make the appointment, you have to be a winning bidder, because we all know a winning bidder can change at any moment. Somebody can outbid you. So I'm assuming, and you guys can contact Heritage and get clarification, I'm assuming that means you have to be a winning bidder at the time you make the appointment. And if you are no longer the winning bidder, you still get the appointment? That's a question, I guess, that maybe they could clarify. You got to have a government ID. You got to have a valid credit card. And if they want you to, you've got to fill out a credit application, kind of like what they told K-Pro she needed to do. So, but wait, there's more. During your appointment, all the premier items from the Forrest Fenn Treasure will be viewable in a glass display, including the treasure chest and the dragon bracelet. So for everybody who said, oh, it's fake, anyway, to schedule an appointment, please email bid@ha.com. Here, I'm going to put that email in the chat right now, bid@ha.com. Hey, excuse me. So to schedule an appointment, please email bid@ha.com. Make sure you include the lot number or numbers you are currently winning, preferred dates and times, and your full name as printed on your photo identification. Please be aware appointment slots are first come, first serve. We apologize for the delay in announcing these viewing times and for the compressed timeline. Heritage Auctions had ongoing logistics concerns, which took them considerable time to address. Note that Tesouro Sagrado Holdings, LLC, does not have, nor will ever have, any financial information on any person registered at Heritage Auctions. So again, I'm going to put this on Thor into Riches, the full email. I'm going to put it in the Grand Adventure on Facebook. And hi, Andre. And you guys can, you make your own decision. Do you think it'd be worth the trip to travel to Irving, Texas to go view the Forrest Fenn items? Hang on. So the other question is, well, how do you know it's legit? There was somebody in our YouTube chat that was called Tesouro Sagrado Holdings. How do you know this is legit? Well, K-Pro check with Cynthia, and it is legit. So this is coming from the LLC. It is legit. They want to get it out. So they figured, why not send it to some of us that give news, to the community. There's a bunch of us, and to put it out. And that's what we do. We go live and we tell you. You guys make your decision on what you think about how they're doing it and if you're going to go there, etc. So I'm going to read through it one more time, guys. Well, actually, here, I'll show it. How about that? That'll be a little bit easier. Let's read through it together, shall we? Oh, what did I do there? Did I show it the right way? I think I did. Yeah, here we go. News release for immediate release, December 1, 2022. Remember, you can contact Tesouro Sagrado Holdings at gmail.com. After much ado, Tesouro Sagrado Holdings LLC is pleased to announce appointment-only viewing opportunities on site at Heritage Auctions in Irving, Texas, December 6th through the 9th, from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Central Time. While we had hoped for a public viewing, While we had hoped for a public viewing for all, Heritage Auctions has declined this request. So they're not just going to make it public, guys. As part of negotiations with Heritage Auctions to allow for this viewing, a few prerequisites must be met in order to schedule a viewing slot. You are currently the winning bidder on at least one lot in the Forrest Fenn Treasure Sale. You have a valid government issue photo ID to present to Heritage Auctions at appointment check-in time. You have a valid credit card to present to Heritage Auctions at appointment check-in time. You are willing to fill out a credit application if Heritage Auctions deems it necessary. I'm going to assume that that's dependent on what your bid is. During your appointment, all the premier items from the Forrest Fenn Treasure will be viewable in a glass display, including the treasure chest and dragon bracelet. To schedule an appointment, please email bid@ha.com. Make sure you include the lot numbers you are currently winning, preferred dates, times, and your full name is printed on your photo ID. Please be aware, appointment slots are first come, first serve. We apologize for the delay in announcing these viewing times and for the compressed timeline. Heritage Auctions had ongoing logistics concerns, which took them considerable time to address. Note that Tesouro Sagrado Holdings, LLC, does not have, nor will we ever have, any financial information on any person registered at Heritage Auctions. There it is. What do you guys think? At least they're going to make it viewable to the public, but there's some caveats. You've got to be a winning bidder. You got to have the high bid, the winning bid. You got to provide, I mean, providing your ID and all that, I'm sure is standard. And even providing your credit card is probably standard too. The credit application thing, Heritage Auctions is going to do what they want to do. But what do you guys think? Anybody going to go? Yeah, Honeybee says I got outbid on everything I bid on. Me too. I don't have a high bid. So I would, for me personally, I wouldn't make the trip anyway, but that's just me. You know, if they were closer, maybe, but I'm not going to go all the way out there. Even if I was a high bidder on something. Oh, and then there's also a second email that went out. Let me find out what I did with that. Give me a second. Basically, there are certain people's. What the heck did I do with it? Give me a second. It's gone forever. I don't have the email in front of me right now. I don't know what the heck I did with it. I was just reading it. So basically, give me a second. Too many things happening at the same time here, guys. That's what happens when you go live during the day. Basically, they are going to do a preview for certain individuals on Monday the 5th. I believe I have that right. And so certain people got an invite to come out on Monday the 5th. And I think it's the same people who got the press release. And that's what this is, guys. This is a standard press release that a lot of they do for a lot of things. And when I say they, I mean anything that's open to the public, like a movie premiere or a book signing or whatever. This is kind of how they do things. But certain people also got an invite to show up on Monday the 5th. And on that one, I don't think you have to be a high bidder. I think they actually sent an invitation to certain people to show up. And I don't know who all got that. I know we got it, but I don't know who else got it. So I'm sure somebody will go and somebody will tell us all about how it works and all that stuff. C-Star says publicity stunt to get more bids. Haven't we already invested enough through the years? Yeah, and I say certain people, I have no idea if they sent 10 or 2,000. I have no idea who got those invites. But while it is a publicity stunt. They want these people, they want people to go Monday to tell everybody how it was. You know, I don't know if those people are going to take video or pictures, if they're going to be allowed to, all that stuff. But they own it. They can do whatever they want. They can invite who they want. I mean, that's how it works, guys. They didn't have to put any of this stuff up for auction for all of you to bid on. They didn't have to do anything. They could have bought it from Jack and just disappeared into the sunset, and we never would have heard it. We never even would have known Jack sold it. You know what I mean? So I would be glad with what we got. That's my opinion. Be glad with what we got, because they didn't have to do a lot of this stuff, but they want to make money. Yeah, that's their right. They can do whatever they want. They can make money as much as they want. That's how it works, everybody. That's how Forrest Fenn says it works. If you find it, you get to decide what to do with it. Anyway, I've never been among certain people. Well, Forrest would want his chest behind glass. Well, Forrest said it's up to the finder to do what they want with it. They own it. I hope the LLC didn't overpay. Yeah, that's why I say over under on $1 million. It'll be interesting to see if it shoots up or not. I personally don't think it's going to go for $1 million, but we'll see. I could be wrong. We all know I've been wrong before. So yeah, that's the news, guys. That is the you know what I'll do is in the description of this video, I'll put the full, I'll copy and paste the full thing. I'm going to put it on hintofriches.com. And I will also put it in the Grand Adventure. And yeah, let me know, guys. If you guys are going, if you're a high bidder and you made the appointment, email me. Let me know. I'd be interested to know who's going out there to look at it. Does anyone know how many were involved in the LLC group of purchasing the chest? No, I do not. I have no idea how many people, or I have no idea who it is. I thought there was only 265-ish items in the treasure chest, but there's 400 something items for sale. Jeep Girl Jody, that's because they took up certain items and they divided them up. So remember the vial of gold dust? They've taken like a gram or two of each and separated them into separate lots that you can buy. The same with gold dust. And I think the same, there was some gold. It's not really dust. It's more like particles. They divided all that up so that more people have an opportunity and they make more money. And that's okay. If multiple people are in the LLC and did it together, that's great because it wouldn't cost so much. Well, that's true. I mean, I'm assuming they split the cost. Yeah. Yeah. Gold flakes and dust. That's the word I was looking for. Flakes. Thank you. Old and bold. Gold flakes and dust. They split it all up. I mean, that would be cool. I would want to own some gold dust or some gold flakes that were in Forrest Fenn's treasure chest. And I may bid on that toward the end. I don't know yet. Do you get to view everything or only the lot you are currently winning? That's a good question, Adam. It actually says during your appointment, all the premier items from the Forrest Fenn treasure will be viewable in a glass display, including the treasure chest and dragon bracelet. I think it's going to be everything because I don't think Heritage is going to try and go through the time to say, what are they bidding on? Let's bring that out. It's all going to be under a glass display and then you make your appointment. That's just my guess. Bid@ha.com. You guys can ask them for yourself. Bid@ha.com is the Heritage email. And there's even a contact email for Tesouro Sagrado Holdings at gmail.com. I don't know if you're going to get a response from them, but it's there. They put out an email address. So, and then somebody may say, well, how do you know it's legit? We checked with Cynthia. K-Pro called Cynthia and said, hey, is this actually from the LLC? And she said, yes, it is. So verification through Cynthia, which is always good. And that's it. Today is Thursday, December 1st. The breaking news is that you have a possibility of viewing the treasure chest. And also the breaking news, I think we need to do a Beacon Star Thursday tonight. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you thumbs up, share this video if you know anybody that might want to go view it. And again, it'll be on Thor. It'll be in the Grand Adventure. Other people are going to go live. I mean, the word will get out there, which is why they sent out this news release. And I'm assuming this is going to go out to the newspapers as well. It's not just the YouTube people. This is probably going to go out to all the outlets that have covered the sale, would be my guess. I don't know. 10 days left. Yeah, that's true. There are 11 days, I guess you could say. It ends on Monday the 12th, I believe. So yeah, there's 11 days left. So get your bids in, and if you want to go see the items, become a winning bid. So basically, you pick one of the gold dusts or one of the flakes, one of the lowest things. You bump it up by $10, and then you make your appointment. That's the way I understand it, because your high bid can change in a matter of minutes, right? So I think you have to make the appointment, say this is what I'm a high bidder on, and then you're good. Whether you lose that high bid or not, I think as long as you get your appointment, I think you're good. I think, again, it's not up to me. So you guys need to find out. You're welcome, Bo Arrow. And that's why they sent it out. Are you able to take pictures? That's a good question, Brian Gates. I don't know if you can take pictures or video over at Heritage. You're going to have to ask them that. And for people that do, let everybody else know. Anybody that emails bid@ha.com, let me know what the rules are of the appointment. You know what I mean? Because once you make an appointment, I'm sure they're going to have a list of rules for you to follow, would be my guess. Can you bring somebody? Is it just you? Can you bring your wife? Can you bring your kids? Can you bring another searcher? I don't know. I mean, how does that work? Can multiple people show up at the same time? In other words, me and 3 other searchers are the high bidder on 4 different items. And we want to go together. We want to have a searcher meetup at Applebee's after. So can we all schedule the appointment at the same time? Or are they going to make everybody do it separately? I don't know the answer to that. You guys are going to have to find out. You guys are going to have to find out. So yeah, tonight we're going to do Beacon Star Thursdays, the Beacon Star. We haven't done it in quite a while. So tune back in tonight. And if I get an update on any of this stuff, I'll give you new info tonight as well. If there's any new info, I'm sure somebody is already going to make an appointment. So they'll probably get what the rules are. And somebody's going to email bid@ha.com, and somebody's going to email Tesouro Sagrado Holdings @gmail.com. And maybe we'll get some more info. So cheers to you too, Adam. World Series of Fenn, February 345, 2022, 2023. Sorry. February 345, 2023. Make sure you guys get out here to Vegas. We can talk about all this in person. Still looking, Mike. Still looking for what? Jim King. I don't know what that means. All right. Yeah. Just wanted to come on, tell everybody what's up. And yeah, there it is. So at least you have an opportunity. Doesn't mean you'll get in. Doesn't mean you'll be a high bidder, but at least you have an opportunity. So World Series of Fenn 2023. Are you going, Adam? Are you coming? Come on. Oh, for the vlog. Yes. Thank you. If you find it, let me know. You know, it's not a big deal at this point, but if you find it, yeah, let me know. That would be cool. All right, everybody. Thank you. December 1st, Christmas is coming up. Remember the things that are important, guys. I'll see you tonight, probably around 6 p.m. my time. How do I stop this crazy train? Oh, here we go. All right. See you, everybody.